pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Steve Morrison.
Here.
Mark McCauley. Nick Hansen.
Here.
Joe Martin. Pat Clinton. Here. Tom Siegel.
Here.
Karen Holland. Here. LaDonna Pyle.
Here.
Kyle Smalley.
Here. All right, good evening. Need approval of tonight's agenda.
I'll make that motion and then have questions.
I'll second that.
Got a motion by Pat, seconded by Karen for approval of tonight's agenda. All in favor? 6-0. Let's approve the minutes of the April 8th, 2026 meeting.
I'll make that motion to approve April 8, 2026 meeting minutes.
I'll second it.
Got a motion by Madonna, seconded by Kyle for approval of the minutes of the April 8th, 2026 meeting. All in favor? 6-0. Approval of appropriation ordinance number 1909.
If there's no questions, I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Got a motion by Kyle, seconded by Tom for approval of appropriation ordinance number 1909. All in favor? 6-0. Move into citizens' comments. At this time, if anybody from the general public would like to come forward and address the council, now would be the time to do so. I almost called you up by name, but.
Okay, excuse me. Martin Dupsloff, 2204 South Homer Street in Pittsburgh. It was my understanding the American Legion was supposed to be here tonight to receive a cereal malt beverage license for us to sell beer during mining days. I don't have the agenda, but I'm the only one here, so I don't want to miss the opportunity.
Okay. We have not been contacted by the American Legion. The state has changed that process, so you'll actually have to apply through the state, and then they send us the application and the stamp for that. But I haven't talked to anybody from the American Legion about a
Okay, very
CMB
good.
license.
Thank you. Maybe that's why I've left hole in the bag.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martin.
Martin, I'll email you. I'll look and see what the application is. If not, I'll get you contact for the state.
Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
Was this the one you wanted to do at the ballparks? Or have you decided on that? Okay.
I was just told we were supposed to gather here in mass to support
Okay.
the group in the city, and here I am.
Gotcha. Okay. There was a hypothetical given to me to ask if somebody could sell beer at the ballpark during the pickleball tournament during homecoming. I assumed it was the Legion, but I don't know.
Was that Adam or Trey or?
What?
I think Seth was the one that told me.
Yeah, because I was.
I'm not sure who you heard from.
Mine days that they might sell beer, set up a
Yeah.
booth, but then we hadn't heard any more,
Right.
so we just assumed that wasn't happening. But I don't know.
If it's for mining days, they still got a little time.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know how that would work because that's state property.
We'll close citizens' comments.
Can't do that.
Resolution number 2026-02, street closing for coal miners gravel.
I'll make a motion to accept resolution 2026-02 for the street closing for coal miners gavel.
I'll second.
Got a motion by Madonna, seconded by Pat for resolution number 2026-02, street closing for coal miners gravel bike race. All in favor? 6-0, passes. Move into old business. Nick?
No, sir.
Pat?
No.
Tom?
No.
Karen?
Update on the vehicles.
I've sent several letters. He has till the 28th to move that orange one. If he doesn't move it, then the citation will be issued.
I know the McLarens, and they're not here tonight, had asked me about the ones across the street from them and next to them. I noticed he had moved a couple of them, or they're gone. So, I don't know if he ever responded. I don't even know. It's her grandson, whoever it is. So, do you know if he's?
Not off the top of my head. There's so many, I have to go through my notes. So, yeah, we're doing the best we can.
Donna?
Yeah, Rotary Park, I would like to see, I love the trees being trimmed, but I think we need to do some more updating or upkeep on that. I volunteered last year to do some painting. That mulch is so, so pushed out to the sidewalks. When we go there, my son and I go there, we bring a broom and sweep it back in. But it really needs to be pulled from the sidewalk into the middle, and it needs more mulch. The swings, and I know with all the water, but I mean, there is water this deep because all the mulch, and it's that rubber mulch, is all pulled away from it. And it's, along the edge of the sidewalks, and then it gets kicked out, and I don't know, I just think we need to, I think it'd be nice to put a little bit more effort into Rotary Park, because I'd go out there and rake sticks too, if somebody come along and pick all the piles up for me after. I'll volunteer to help in any way, but I just think we need to.
Did we get the mulch, the new mulch for out there?
One that grant for the mulch, so.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're gonna replace most all the mulch in there now.
Oh, good.
So we wrote a grant in January, and they said we received it, and we're just waiting on paperwork and everything, so.
Okay, that'd be nice,
So we
because
could get it.
like I said, if somebody just would shovel or rake or from the
Yeah.
side in, there's a lot there too,
Yeah.
but it
Well,
just,
we can pull all that out, get those mats leveled, because they're kind of pushing up
Yes,
through
they
it
are,
also.
you're right.
Yeah.
okay.
So we did get a grant to do that, so we're
Okay.
getting some mulch.
Well, if there's something I can do to help out with that, I'd be glad to help out.
It is a matching grant, so you will
Yeah,
see
yeah.
our part coming from
Okay,
one appropriations,
But
just,
we were able to use like our labor and also our like machinery, equipment costs
To
as
do
well.
that,
Yeah,
right.
so that helped.
Well, a lot of people use that. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I take my grandkids there because they come every weekend. There's always, 3 or 4 more groups of kids and parents playing, and I know when the ball games are up, they're really playing, so
My
I just like
grandkids live
it.
in Pittsburgh, and she drives them out a couple times a week
Yeah.
to play there.
Yeah.
So,
But like I said, I'd even volunteer to paint, if you need those, the red is really yucky looking because it's so faded, the blue's not so bad, but, and like I said, I volunteered last year. If you guys get the paint, I'd go out and paint it.
Okay.
I don't mind. I don't want to wait till it's really hot though. That's what I'm thinking right now.
August 15th.
Yeah,
Anything else with that?
that's it.
Thank you. Kyle?
Nope, I was just gonna mention the orange truck down like Cayuga, but it got a letter sent, so.
All right, moving to city administrator's report, John?
Just a few things. The 160 sewer project should be moving to KDHE here pretty quick. Kramer's notified me that they had finished those plans, ready to submit. Sidewalk and water line projects are moving along. Hiccups here and there, as usual with any project, but we're managing, and big picture, it's going to be great. Water tower, I had also spoke with the engineer, and I think we've kind of come to an agreement on how we need to proceed on that. I think tower's in good shape as it is. No more patching needs to be done on the inside, so the paint looks like it's good and it's cured. It still won't be filled until we're done with the water line project though, because it's hooked right to the new water line. But as soon as that gets done and it's charged and disinfected, they'll also disinfect the inside of the tower and then get it filled too.
So since our last meeting, they painted it?
The inside was painted. That was the whole dilemma, was the inside had little bumps in it and had to be recoated and patched. And so it looked like these blotches everywhere, like these square, which for a new product didn't look acceptable.
Right.
And so we had Sherwin-Williams come in, we had another inspector come in, tested them all, tested it for thickness, Troy, and the water tower patches.
as far as what they tested them,
Yeah,
maybe they were just testing thickness and making sure that the edges and everything weren't, like I said, they didn't, the places where bacteria or something could grab onto. So that's
And they didn't think there was any places?
No, they
I think we're in good shape now.
Oh, good, okay.
Yep.
Good.
And so it's
Tell them
like
about the
actually
warranty.
paint inside the water tower?
it's a
Yeah,
coating,
Kind of a,
basically.
I don't know, like a epoxy
Yeah.
type stuff.
Like an
Is
epoxy.
something that's made for that?
Yeah.
Leaching chemicals?
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna kill us in 20 years.
I don't think so.
Uh,
We're gonna have to worry about it.
Yeah, really.
I'm assuming as many hoops as they had to jump through just for the pieces and parts and everything to to even work in the winter time. I'm sure the paint was crazy, the specs on it, so.
We did hear from Parks and Wildlife that the city park pond is improving. We're not quite to the spot where I'm ready to open it back up completely, but we're just about there. And I think that's it.
How will you handle that with the city cleanup if people try to go in?
We'll still set up there.
Okay.
We'll open the gates up and we'll have people staff there all the time.
Oh,
So there'll be people there.
The way we line those containers, Ladonna, did you go out there last
Uh-huh.
year? It kind of blocks off that one
Yeah.
pond,
Yes, it
so,
does, you're right.
hopefully nobody would
Go to the
try to
other
go
one.
behind it.
Okay.
And we'll
They
still
could
have
even-
everything
Could even come
posted.
across the road so they couldn't get to the other one with those containers. if
Yeah.
they had to.
Who staffs, I kind of know this answer, but I just want to make sure, who staffs the city cleanup?
Our Public Works.
Okay. Well, thank you for doing that ahead of time.
If it gets thrown in there, it's not thrown all over town, so.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
Anything else, Sean?
That's all.
Thank you. Council member comments, Nick?
No, sir.
Pat?
Yes, I have a comment. LaDonna, I'd like to thank you as a citizen and a council member. You're always donating your time for something or other, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
Tom?
John, thanks for the update on the financial report.
Sure.
The quarterly report, appreciate that.
Karen?
Yes.
I have heard from another council member, plus a lot of the general public. You guys are very visible in the community as far as the staff and stuff, especially with all the projects going on. And I mean, all four of you here, plus Seth, I really do want to appreciate you and thank you for all you do. Because I've had several people comment to me that with everything going on, they constantly see somebody out there helping work and being involved in it. So Pat said something, and that reminded me that I've heard comments from several people in town. So it seems to be going really
Didn't they
smooth.
say they'll not do me long?
What's it?
I'm trying to give him good.
We were all thinking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we put that suit on and march up.
I'll put my coat on, they'll know I'm here.
Tom,
Yeah, it's up to you.
it's up to you
No,
to finish.
we're
I'd like to make a motion that we adjourn this meeting.
I'll second.
Sorry.
Got a motion by Tom, seconded by Pat for adjournment. All in favor? 6-0. Forgot where we're
I have to
at.
go home and finish mine.